Hello, family. Welcome to today's episode. And today we are talking about slowing down. And I know it may be a bit controversial in the current age where speed and acceleration are our number one priority. Why am I telling you to slow down? Free we have received and free we give. This is the Diary of a Creative, where we impact creatives to build businesses and earn money doing what they love. You are one of the 10 million we hope to reach. You will laugh, wonder, cry, smile, think, but more importantly, take action to your success. Enjoy today's episode. This is the reason. When you live a slow life, when you live slow and slow down a little bit, you become more mindful and intentional about how to live your life. And you begin to take care of your body, mind, soul. For those who are religious and Christian like me, you start taking care of your spirit. That if you don't take care of your body, mind, soul, and spirit, they won't take care of you. We are living in an age of speed and acceleration where we are always on a rush. We now have fast food, fast fashion, fast internet, fast travel, fast money, quick money. And when I was younger, life was not that fast. Actually, to get things was extremely hard. In fact, to get meal for supper, we used to go to the shamba to get it. There's a whole process of making sure that you take those arrowroots or maybe sweet potatoes, and a whole process. Nowadays, you just need to take a call, order some fast food, and it's there with no time. Slow living is a life philosophy, and it's a state of mind that you embody in your day-to-day living, and it's all about like mindless hustle. It shifts the focus away from speed and efficiency onto the idea that we should do what's most important to us and to our growth, and to do it as best as we can instead of as fast as possible. Now it improves attention. It improves our attention. It creates stillness and develops our emotional maturity. Why? Because we think about it. Nowadays, when things are too fast, it's even harder to do the right thing. And that's why we need to slow down and focus, put attention to what is helping us grow other than what will get the job done. And always, we just understand the process. And I want to give you a few signs you are starting to live slow. Number one, putting yourself first, which means that you are prioritizing your own emotional and mental well-being before anyone else, because it is finally dawned on you that you cannot give from that which you don't have. And I'm not saying that you become selfish. Of course, the good Bible tells us that consider others better than yourselves. That's very true. But also we need to take care of ourselves, because you cannot give what you don't have. Put yourself first. Prioritize on your own emotional well-being. You cannot preach water and give wine. You have to preach water and give water. Number two, when you see that you're becoming more intentional about how you want to live your day-to-day life and the kind of lifestyle that you want to lead, so you are not doing more, you are doing less of what doesn't matter so that you can do more of what does. That's being intentional. Once you're being intentional of focusing more on what really matters and less of what doesn't matter, that's when you know that you're starting to live slow. Number three, when you're not rushing in the morning, instead you're giving yourselves the time to discover how you want to set the tone for the day. So you're creating a self-care plan that works for you and tailors to your needs rather than to what the society tells you a self-care plan should be. Something you did not know, that the society will always have a pattern on how you need to do things. When you need to wake up in the morning, when you need to sleep, what you need to be doing during the day. But at the end of the day, you need to sit down and create your own plan that takes care of you despite what the society tells you self-care is. Remember, the society doesn't care about you. The society wants everything from you. If they would take even your life, they would. They want to squeeze every life out of you. And so you need to take care of yourself. Number four, when you start meditating and reading books and nourishing your mind, when you start writing down things to feed your soul, when you're treating your body with respect that it deserves, you stretch, do exercise to stay flexible and healthy, you move and exercise regularly, you try to eat healthy, wholesome food, but you also allow yourself for fun and indulging in sweet delights. This includes having time for your family. When you start meditating and doing these things deliberately to respect your body, stretching to exercise your body, eating healthy to keep your body well and healthy, and indulging in fun things, not only work, then you know that you are living slow. Number 5 is, anytime you are faced with a dilemma, you ask yourself this question: does this matter to me? If the answer is yes, you give it attention. If the answer is no, let it go. We need to learn how to let things go. Not everything is for us to solve. Let things go. Number 6, you're saying no more than you're saying yes. You think that's a bad thing? I think it's a good thing. You're protecting your time and safeguarding your energy. In fact, a lot of people take time from us because we say yes. You're not jumping into things just because they sound good and cool and exciting. You are going back to that question: does this even matter? What does not matter is a no. What matters is a yes. In fact, the good Bible tells us, let your nay be nay and let your yea be yea. Let your yes be yes and let your no be no. Make sure that you have that distinction, not maybe. Absolutely. Number 7, you're learning how to design an environment that is conducive to your growth. You're choosing to move away from people with, would I call them, negative energies, and closer to the people who uplift you with that we call positive energy. And that's how you're creating more space for inspiration and for wonder. The people that you're around with, are the people who build you, uplift you, inspire you, or are they people that bring you down and always with the negative? Now, once you learn how to design an environment that is conducive for your growth by choosing whom to spend time with and creating more space for inspiration and growth, then you're starting to live slow. Once you start to accept that struggle is simply the refusal to accept what it is. So now you're teaching yourself how to surrender to the flow of life. You're learning how to trust the process, and you're becoming more aware of the benefits of focusing only on what's within your control. I'll repeat that: struggle is simply refusing to accept what it is. That is struggle. But now when you surrender to the flow of life, and you're learning how to trust the process, and you're becoming more aware of the benefits of focusing only on what is within your control. Whatever is out of your control, leave it alone. Focus on what is within your control. Number 9, you are slowing down to become more observant and conscious of the beauty all around you, the ones that you have always missed. You're becoming more grateful for all that life has offered you. The sun in the sky, the moon at night, the soothing sound of the water in the wind, the comfortable bed you get to sleep in tonight, your family, your children, your house. The things that we have always taken for granted, they are always been there, and they are so beautiful. Focusing on those, observing and being conscious of that beauty around you. Once you start doing that, then you're getting slow, and that's better for you. Once you are creating more than you're consuming, you are realizing that a sense of purpose is rooted in the service of others. So you are now seeking meaningful work that you enjoy doing and choosing to give it your best. Most of us are just consuming and not creating. So you're realizing that now you have this sense of purpose, and what you're doing is you're seeking to do meaningful work that you enjoy and doing the best, not only for yourself but to other people. You're creating more than you're consuming. And number 11, when you start recognizing that the sanctuary is found within you, the habitation is within you, and the only way to reach it is to be kind to yourself first, so you can then be kind to all other humans around you. Once that time comes, then you know that you are living slow. And I've given you these points to also help you on ways you can start living slow. If you want to understand any of these, please go back and re-listen to this podcast on all the 11 points so that you can have a way of living slow. As I conclude, slow living is a way of life that values mindful, intentional decision making over rapid, intense, and aimless acceleration. So instead of living a life of escapism where you run from what is around you, slow down so that you can see the path that will allow you to walk towards what is right. Take a scenario of where you're being chased. A person is chasing you so fast, and just ahead of you there's a big wall. But instead of noticing a gap between the walls that you can fit, because of the speed you just run back towards your enemy, But when you slow down, you'll notice there's a crevice, there is a crack, or there is a gap where I can fit. And in these things of life where people are escaping from stuff, once you slow down, you realize that there is a gap, there is a path in between all these things in life that will make you better than any other person chasing and accelerating with a rush. Hope you enjoy this episode, and until next time, make sure that you slow down. From all the speed acceleration, slow down. Live life slow. Until next time, cheers. The struggle is real. Being a creative entrepreneur has enough challenges. Being an unconventional career is chief among them. As a creative, I have always wanted to be successful, have a great career, work for big brands and make money, and live a good life with my friends and my family. However, it has not been easy. For 7 years, I have learned what it means to start, build, grow, and scale multiple creative businesses. And that is why you are listening to me. The Diary of a Creative is an aftermath of learning, and I would like to share all of it with you. How to become the best at what you do and make money doing what you love. We will talk to other creatives, get wisdom and direction on how to make it ourselves. Whether you're a photographer, filmmaker, editor, designer, if you know you are a creative, this diary is for you. Our goal is to impact 10 million creatives to build businesses and earn doing what they love. And you are the start of the journey. Welcome to this family. This is the Diary of a Creative.